And we're now getting some more breaking news. Donald Trump issues welfare data of immigrants in United States. Trump's list names Pakistan, China, but not India. The list covers 120 countries, but India has not been named in this list.
The Trump administration's ramping up efforts to strip more naturalized immigrants of their U.S. citizenship.
We are talking about a news story that created a lot of discussion in the United States and also caught attention around the world. President Donald Trump shared a chart about immigrants and welfare in the US, and many people started asking questions about what it really means. So in this video, I will explain everything in very simple words so anyone can understand it easily. First, let's understand what President Trump actually shared. He posted a chart that compared immigrant households from around 120 different countries. This chart showed how many immigrant families from each country use U.S. government welfare programs. Welfare means government help, like food assistance, healthcare support, housing aid, or cash help for low-income families. The chart showed percentages. For example, it showed that immigrant families from some countries use welfare programs more, while families from other countries use them less. President Trump shared this data to support his long-standing argument about immigration and government spending. Now, why did this become such a big issue? The reason is not just the chart itself, but what people noticed in it. Many countries were listed, including Pakistan, China, Bangladesh, and several others. But one major country was missing from the list: India. This immediately raised questions, especially on social media and in news discussions. People started asking, why is India not on the list? Was it removed on purpose? Is the data incomplete, or does it mean something else? These questions turned this chart into a major talking point. To understand this, we need to understand how welfare data works. The data is based on U.S. government surveys that track how often households use welfare programs. Studies have shown that immigrants, overall, contribute to the U.S. economy through taxes, businesses, and labor. Many experts say immigrants often give more to the economy than they take in the long run. This is why the debate over welfare and immigration is very complex. The timing of Trump's post also matters. Immigration is always a hot topic in US politics, especially during election periods or times of economic pressure. Sharing this chart now has fueled political debate again, with both sides using the data to support their own arguments. Some people felt the chart unfairly targeted certain countries and communities. Others felt it was an honest presentation of facts. This difference in opinion shows how the same data can be understood very differently depending on political views. Social media played a big role in spreading this news. Many users praised Indian immigrants, saying the missing data shows their success in education and jobs. Others warned against using such charts to divide communities or create negative stereotypes about immigrants from specific countries. The White House has not officially explained in detail why India was excluded from the chart. This lack of explanation also added to confusion and speculation. When official clarification is missing, people often fill the gap with their own assumptions. What we can say for sure is that the chart does not mean immigrants are bad for America. It also does not mean one country's immigrants are better than others. It simply shows one limited part of a very big picture. Immigration is connected to education systems, job markets, healthcare access, and government policy. Welfare use alone cannot explain the full story of any immigrant community. In simple words, this news means President Trump shared data to support his immigration views. People noticed India was missing, and this sparked debate about fairness, data accuracy, and how immigration should be discussed in public. The bigger lesson here is that numbers need context. Without explanation, statistics can confuse people or create unnecessary arguments. This is why experts always say data should be explained clearly and responsibly. As this debate continues, it is important to remember that immigrants are not just numbers on a chart. They are people who work, study, raise families, and contribute to society in many different ways. This story is less about one chart and more about how immigration is discussed in politics. It shows how sensitive and emotional this topic still is in the United States. Going forward, this issue may influence future discussions on immigration laws, welfare policies, and public opinion. Whether people agree or disagree with President Trump, this news has once again brought immigration to the center of national conversation. And that is the full story, explained simply and clearly, so you can understand what really happened and why people are talking about it.